Hello everyone, welcome once again to our YouTube channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, quick one, in this series I'll be talking about bearish market. And how does a bearish market come into play? Like I said in our last video, I said market structure simply means buying and selling. And it can be divided into two, which is trending market and what? A ranging market. And I said trending market is divided into two. So a bullish market and a bearish market. So that is where a bearish market come into play, a bullish market and a bearish market. So what is a bearish market? I said bearish market is when a market is making series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. When the market is making series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, you will see it on the screen how the market is showing. We can also call it a downtrend when the market is coming down, or a downward market. They all mean the same thing. The only thing you need to understand is how can you know that this is a confirmed bearish market. So I'm going to explain that now. So if you look at my screen now, this is Euro AUD, and then if you look at my cursor, you can see that this is a high, and you can see this is a low. Then the market came down and it broke it. So we are going to call this a lower low. Why did I call this a lower low? Why did I call this a lower low? I call this a lower low because this is a low. This is another low. This low is lower than this low. This low is lower than this low. So we are going to call this what? A lower low. Then the market retraced and gave us what? A lower high. Market retraced and gave us a lower high. And why did I call this a lower high? This is a high. This is another high. The market retraced. But couldn't come up there, but came down and break this. So we are going to call this what? A lower low. We are going to call this a lower low. So what happened here? The market came here and break this. Can you see it? The market came here and break this. So what are we going to call this? We call this higher high, right? Because it break this. But something eventually happened. So what do you expect? You expect the market to come down here and go up and break this. So, but for you to understand the bearish market, you need to be very patient. So what happened was that after giving us a higher high, the market retraced a little bit. They couldn't break this. It went up and gave us what? A lower high. So at this stage, many people are confused. But if you understand the nature of the market, what you need to do is to wait whether it's going to break this or it's going to break this. What did I say? When you see a break in structure, when it's giving you a bearish market or a bullish market, all you need to do, you need to wait and see what the market is doing. So this is a high, this is a low, lower low, because this low is lower than this. Market retraced a little bit. Market retraced a little bit and give us lower high. Then it came down and break this. Can you see? It actually break this. So this is a lower low. So we can say, yes, the market is a bearish market. But something happened. The market retraced and break this. So this is a break of structure, right? So it gave us what? Higher high. Why did I call this higher high? Because this high is higher than this. Then we expect the market to come down, not to break this, to give us higher low. Then then retrace up and break this. So what happened? The market came down just at the tips. You didn't break it and give us a lower high. So this stage, you need to be very careful and see what the market is going to do. So what did the market do? The market retrace a little bit and break this. Market retrace a little bit and break it. So at this stage, you are convinced that the market is bearish. So you are convinced that the market is bearish. So what happened? The market came down and gave us what? A lower low. So at this stage, this is what we call cash grab. Cash grab. Why do I call it cash grab? It means that some sellers have already put their stop loss here. So the market makers saw it. They came to take them out and continue downward. So at this stage, if you know how to place your entry, you are convinced that it will take time for them to come back here. Why? Because they need to break their neck, and their neck is around this place. So when the market break it, so it retraces a little bit. So you're going to call this what? A lower high. Then came down and break this. You're going to call this a lower low. So anybody that has placed their stop loss here, they are already taking out, and the market continues to drop. But if you are not patient enough because you saw this one single break of structure, you think the market will start going up. So that is why when I explain a bullish market and a bearish market, I said is when the market is giving you a series of lower low and lower high. So because a single break of structure for a higher high has not qualified it to be a bullish market. What did I say? A single break in market structure has not qualified a market to be a bullish or a bearish. You need to have series of lower low, lower high for a bearish market, and a series of higher high and higher low for a bearish market. So, and if let me explain another pair again. So if you look at this GBP USD, so we can say that this is a high, right? And this is a low, a lower low. Why? Because this higher low is broken. Why do I call this higher low? Because this is a low, this is another low, and this is another low. This low is higher than this, so we call this what? Higher low. Then it went up, so we can call this higher high. Then the market came down and break this, so this is a break of structure. So what happened? The market retraced a little bit and gave us what? A lower high. So why did I call this a lower high? Because this is a high, this is another high, but this high is lower than this. This high is lower than this. This high is higher than this. So we are going to call this what? A lower high. Then retrace a little bit and what? And give us another lower low. And if you look at it, this is like an equal high. So they are all lower high. So what did the market do? The market retrace a little bit and break this structure. So we are going to call this what? A lower low. Why? Because this low is lower than this. This is a low. This is another low. But this low is lower than this. The market retrace and give us what? Another lower high. Market retrace and give us another lower high. And it couldn't break this. So this is what? Another lower low. It retrace again, give us another what? Lower high. And it break this. This is another what? This is another lower low. So if you look at this chart now, you are convinced that this was a bearish market. Why? Because the market is making series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we are convinced, and if you check the Euro AUD, I said if you look at it, there's a reason why the market came here. There are some people have already put their stop loss here. So it came to tap it and continue what? A bearish. So when you see a tap or a cash grab in the market and the market continue to go down, it will take time for them to come back to this place. And if you look at it after taking this, it continue what? To continue to go down. So what the first thing you need to understand about market structure is the direction. What is it showing you? Okay, it has given you series of what? Series of what? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then in our next video, I'm going to explain fractal when where and where the market usually reverse. There are places market usually reverse. If you look at it, the market does not just reverse in any way. They reverse at some certain places. So that is what I'm going to explain next on our next video. Just kindly subscribe and you will enjoy us better and better. Thank you and have a nice day.